What is going on, my fellow Fetty Tedu Madoshi? This is just to contain the hype, man. I feel if I let out all of the hype I got from this chapter right now, you guys would think I belong in an asylum. And let me just say that this chapter of Fairy Tail, chapter 399, has me more hype than any chapter slash episode that I've ever seen slash read of this anime. Man. Okay, first off, I'm not going to talk about the ending of this chapter right now, because if I do, I will not talk about the rest. That's just how hype it's got me. And you guys will get mad because I will have forgotten to mention some other things. So I'm going to go in order from beginning to end of this chapter. The sunglasses are going to come off when I get to that awesome ending, man. Okay, I'm trying to calm down. First off, let me say that I am slightly disappointed in the confrontation between Erza and Kyoka. And also let me say that she looks way better. She looks 10 times hotter without that big ass helmet on her head. But anyway, she absorbed Sayla's energy, so I thought she was going to go in, give Erza a run for her money. But as we can see in this chapter, Erza already landed a hit on Kyoka, the super powered up Kyoka. So if a super powered up Kyoka, if Kyoka and Sayla mixed equals still below Erza, Erza is OP. I mean, she's always been OP, but I mean, man, I was just expecting a little bit more from that part. But when Juvia asked Gajeel, where is Gray, he should have said, he's over there fucking whooping ass. I mean, did you see Gray last chapter? I was kind of disappointed that they didn't show him this chapter because, I mean, it ended on such a cliffhanger, like he was about to go in, and we didn't get any great action this chapter, but the ending made up for it. But that voice that Natsu and all the Dragon Slayers heard, Wendy's reaction, her falling to the ground and her heartbeat going out of control so loud that you can hear it from the outside, that's how I was when I saw the last 2 pages of this chapter. I got 2 big doses of hype. The second one way bigger than the first. As soon as I saw those panels of something coming from far away and all the Dragon Slayers hearing a voice, I already knew it was Acnologia. And as soon as we saw that panel, I was like, oh my god, we have not seen this guy in forever. He's about to tear some shit up. So whose side is Acnologia on? Is he going to help the demons, or is he going to destroy them because he wants to be the, the big boss there? But the next page, I turned the page, or rather I clicked on the next page, and fucking Igneel, man. Igneel is about to go in. Obviously, not only are we about to get an Igneel versus Acnologia, but he's about to see Natsu in the first time in years. And Acnologia even has Mardigear, the big boss demon himself, scared. Can anyone say Natsu and Igneel versus Acnologia? But I'm not exactly sure what Natsu would do because, I mean, he and the other Dragon Slayers couldn't even take down 1 dragon out of the 7 dragons that were shown before. And Acnologia is confirmed to be stronger than all of them. So exactly what can the Dragon Slayers do now? They've already run into Acnologia before. They couldn't even scratch him, and they barely put scratches on the dragons they fought before. And they haven't gotten that much more powerful since then. So it's going to take the might of Igneel. You know what? I just thought of this during this review. I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. Acnologia, Grandine, and Metalicana, whatever his name is, Gajeel's dragon. All 3 of them versus Acnologia. I'm calling it right now. I'm not exactly sure where Metalicana is, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that Poliushka is Grandine. Even though she says that she's the Edelist version, there are so many hints that she actually is the real Grandine, not the Edelist version. First off, I remember early in the series, she says, I hate humans. And in the magic Grandine bubble that went to speak to Igneel at one part in the anime, I forgot exactly when, that was Poliushka, or we saw a shot of Poliushka looking concerned after that. The one thing that has me kind of confused is exactly how she was a human around the time that Makarov was young, because we saw a flashback of Makarov and Polyushka together in her human form. The only thing that I could think of that will make that make sense, maybe Polyushka isn't actually a dragon, maybe she's a dragon slayer, and maybe she's just one of the ones back in the day that can turn into dragons, kind of like an advanced, dragon drive. What makes me believe this more is when Zircona said that if you use dragon slaying magic long enough, you will become a dragon, or you can turn into a dragon or whatever. Now, I'm not sure if she can transform and transform back, but if they can do it with dragon drive, I'm sure they can. I think that's like the advanced, like the most advanced you can get dragon drive. So I can actually imagine her being a dragon and being able to turn back human, kind of like her, ultimate dragon drive. But whether she is the real Grandine or not, I'm pretty sure Igneel, Metalicana, and Grandine are going to go in against Acnologia, because Igneel is awesome. I mean, did you see his face in the last panel? This dude is scarred up. This dude is ready. He's like, it's time to go the fuck in. I've had enough of this shit. The time is now. I wouldn't be surprised if the scars on Igneel's face came from Acnologia himself. But man, he looked so serious in the last panel. That shit got me so fucking hyped. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, we did get a shot of Polyushka looking surprised when Acnologia roared. So maybe she is, in fact, the real Grandine, because why else would she be there? Like, why else would she be in this chapter? Because she's not around Tartarus right now, is she? I mean, I don't know, but I cannot explain how much I want next chapter to be out right now. Tell me what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think all three of those epic dragons are going to come back? Do you think Polyushka is actually Grandine, or is she actually the Edelast version like she claims? I'm not buying that shit. What did you guys think about this awesome chapter? This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.